We are going to have a great day at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but we don't know what we're doing.
No, we don't.
Hey there, Man Fam. We're here bringing you a brand new video.
So we have no idea what we're doing today in Hollywood because we have written mystery lists for one another of different tasks to do. It could be something like eat something you've never had before or ride a certain type of attraction. Literally no idea what's on Alan's list. He has no idea what's on mine.
So we're in for a lot of fun today.
That also means we don't have any pre-planned lightning lanes or dining reservations. It's pretty busy here in Hollywood, so it's an adventure.
Okay, everyone, because I am holding the camera right now, Molly's gonna do her task first. Okay, so the first task I have for you. So I have do something that can be found on both coasts.
Interesting.
I know.
What if I just got a Mickey bar?
You know what? Technically, that would qualify.
I'm not going to, but I'm just saying. That feels like a cop-out. Okay, okay.
I can see the wheels turning. The gears are going.
I could do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
You could.
We could do Star Tours.
We could.
Probably not going to happen. The Star Tours makes me nauseous. Either attraction in Galaxy's Edge. Toy Story Mania. I guess technically you could like meet Mickey or do something again kind of Universal. Except for not Universal.
Hey, not way nice. Way well done. Well done.
Disney Junior, the show.
I mean, the world is really your oyster here.
And Tower's gone on the other coast. So, okay, I think that's our list. I'm gonna look at Genie and the tip board to see what I want to do.
Okie dokie, what is the consensus?
So I did purchase Genie Plus for us, but because it's 2:30 in the afternoon in the middle of the day, not 7 a.m. when you can actually start booking things normally, there's not a ton of options anytime soon. So I'm just kind of looking and scrolling for things that we could do that are close by. We could do Disney Junior right now. We could do Mickey and Minnie's, but the lightning lane isn't for 5 hours from now. Same thing with Smuggler's Run, which is a 135-minute wait.
What about Midway?
Midway, not there yet. Star Tours is a 30-minute wait, and I can get a lightning lane for like right now.
Oh, your favorite.
Rise is out of lightning lanes. Toy Story, it has a 65-minute wait, but I can get one in about 3 hours. So I'm gonna book Toy Story, and I'm gonna try to fiddle-faddle it. Otherwise, we'll just pin Toy Story, and we'll do one of yours first.
All right, that works. Yeah. I like it. Good choice.
Alan.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am.
To do something you've never done before.
To do something I've never done before here.
In Disney's Hollywood Studios.
In Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
What haven't I done before? I've done everything this way.
Have you?
Are we talking about the Cars experience?
Feels like something you've never done before.
I haven't.
There's other things.
I've never done Disney Junior Live on stage.
I know.
I'm inclined to lean towards Cars.
There's other stuff too.
I'm just sort of cycling through it all now. I've also, I don't believe I've ever ridden Alien Swirling Saucers.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ridden Alien Swirling Saucers here.
Okay, I didn't know that, and that's crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy because it's just a wait for the next show, especially when Alien Swirling Saucers, my favorite acronym in the park, has a 45-minute wait, and I don't want to be an adult man alone at Disney
Well, I would go with you.
Well, okay, I don't want to be that group of people at Disney Junior Live on stage. So, Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy it is.
I think you made the right choice.
Thank you.
However, I was thinking you could have also picked like a new snack you've never tried or a new drink or something. Like you could have done something like that. Maybe met a character you haven't before. But I think Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is worth seeing at least once for the Lightning McQueen animatronic. It's very cool. It's about a 15-minute stage show featuring Lightning McQueen. It kind of takes after the Cars 3 storyline where he's training for the big race with the digital trainer. It's actually funny. It's got some cute adult humor moments for the older kids, and I'm a big fan. And I think it's a good attraction to do if you've got little ones or people that like cars on a busy day like today.
smoke? No smoke! Thanks, Mater.
Ka-chow, what did you think?
Ka-chow. You know, I do think that the Lightning McQueen animatronic is very cool. I think the entire simulated experience is very neat. There are some adult and meta jokes that are made throughout that, which I think for all you parents of kids out there, it is funny. And I think it's a really cool experience for kids to be able to see Lightning McQueen in action.
It's definitely not a must-do. It's, for most people, 99% of people, this is not a must-do, but it's in air conditioning. It's sitting down for 15 minutes if you've got a little one that loves cars, or it's just something you haven't done like Alan and you want to see a cool animatronic, why not?
Okay, it is now your turn again.
Okay.
This task is you must eat something out of this world.
Eat something out of this world. So I have to go to Galaxy's Edge or something Toy Story themed maybe with the aliens?
Yeah.
Or... that's all I can think of off the top of my head, but
I mean, we have a heading.
yeah, let's go to Galaxy's Edge.
Let's go. When I was thinking about eating something out of this world, or I guess even drinking something out of this world, my immediate thought went to Galaxy's Edge. But Molly makes a good point. There is a alien sipper that you could pick up in Toy Story Land here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. However, I was thinking we could go to Docking Bay 7, Food and Cargo, or maybe pick up a Ronto wrap. But if I'm being honest, I figured we were getting the Outpost Mix popcorn. Yep, there it is.
Made it into the Black Spire Outpost, which is the marketplace section of Galaxy's Edge, and saw the Mandalorian, or Boba Fett, Mandalorian, I don't know, they're the same person. He didn't have a baby with him, and I'm led to believe that whenever you see that guy, he will have a young, specially gifted child that he's trying to escort from place to place, and he didn't have that. So here in the Black Spire Outpost, you've got a couple of different vendors. You've got the creature stall here where you can adopt all kinds of galactic creatures. Across the way, you've got Toydarian toy makers where you can get plushes and other cool exclusive toys. You've got Jedi outfitters for all of your robe needs. Jewels of Fifth for kind of your more standard things like t-shirts and pins, but they are going to be special Black Spire Outpost and Galaxy's Edge themed things. And then you also have my heart, my favorite thing in the land, besides Rise of the Resistance, Katsaka's Outpost. If you come into Toydarian and you're a Star Wars fan, make sure you look up, because you've got a model of the asteroid field and the Millennium Falcon escaping on one side, and then you've got dolls of Darth Vader fighting Obi-Wan on the other. The mobile order here feels like I'm doing an under-the-table business deal. Yes, thank you.
It was quite busy and very loud in the market, so you know what time it is. It's time for trash can table time. It's trash can table time. Ba-ba-da in Spa.
Bright Suns. This is the cold brew black calf. It's cold brew coffee, and it's supposed to come topped with cream cheese, like foam on it, and then Cocoa Puffs. You probably know that I don't like sweet coffee, and it's fine. It's okay when you mix it all together. I've enjoyed it in the past, but I just realized that the app has the ability to take out the sweetener, and I just want the coffee, baby. That's now at this point just expensive cold brew with Cocoa Puffs on the top. So if you too would prefer not to have the sweet cream cheese, I recommend grabbing yourself a Shaky Jabaki at one of the Joffrey's carts, but if you're in Galaxy's Edge, it'll do the trick. But most importantly, Katsaka's Outpost Mix. It's a slightly sweet, slicey, spicy popcorn blend. The purple one's here, blueberry lemon pound cake. The red one's chili lime. Together, they're like spicy Trix popcorn, and I'm obsessed with it. You can horse bag it too. Oh, how classy. Do you like it?
I don't hate it.
A ringing endorsement. Alan,
Yo.
we're sitting here in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Who's the most random character you can think of that just walks by?
Oh, there's Chewbacca.
No, he makes sense, Alan.
No, but he's like there.
Yeah, yeah.
And Vi. I'm sorry, you were saying I got distracted by the real people walking around in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, what's the most random character that if you saw them walk past us like that, you'd be like, huh.
The Tauntaun. What about you?
The Tauntaun.
Yeah, the Tauntaun. That's a random character.
Yeah.
Canonically dead.
Maybe like Luigi.
I'm sorry. I did not understand that your question was just any franchise.
Any theme park character. I didn't specify Star Wars.
Any theme park character.
Any theme park character. I think it'd be really weird to be sitting here and have Luigi Mario.
I changed my answer. Gengar.
The Pokemon?
The Pokemon. Honestly, mainly because I think if Gengar did walk through Galaxy's Edge, we'd see Max's brain explode. Two of his favorite things. Gengar cosplaying as Boba Fett.
Gengar's a Pokemon, everyone.
I'm now processing that there are people who wouldn't know that.
I didn't know that till like a month ago. All right,
Yes.
Alan,
Yes.
you need to see someone royal in real life with your eyeballs.
Royal IRL.
IRL royalty.
We could meet Ariel
We could meet Ariel.
if we go through One Man's Dream.
Yep,
There is the Frozen Sing-Along show.
I'm a big fan.
Although I guess I should check the time to see if that's already happening. It is already happening. Well, it started 10 minutes ago. But as I peruse through the map, just checking on another hunch, in 10 minutes we can watch Beauty and the Beast live on stage. I choose that.
So you don't want to meet Princess Sophia.
Absolutely not.
Okay. I don't even think she's here anymore. Sorry to crush your dreams.
Oh no, I am so sad. Beauty and the Beast live on stage tells the story of, well, Beauty and the Beast. And it is a fantastic Broadway-style production that is here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. And it has perhaps my favorite roar ever uttered on Disney property.
Roar! I am the master of this castle! Roar!
What a beautiful rendition. Now, while the roar is incredible, you know what my favorite part is?
The side drama during Kill the
The
Beast.
side drama during Kill the Beast.
It's fantastic. During the Kill the Beast number, look to the couple on the side. They're having a dispute. The wife doesn't want the husband to join the mob, but he caves in the end. It's too much.
Peer pressure, folks. It's mob mentality. We watch it play out.
He doesn't grease one of these. It's so great.
Guys. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
Now, you usually do not need lightning lanes for this experience. You can just walk up about 10 minutes before the show starts, which is what we're doing. So it's a great thing to do between other attraction experiences that you've already booked during the day, or if you just want a place to sit down and have a little bit of downtime and enjoy a great show.
No one gets like Gaston, matches waist like Gaston. Yes, big catch your eyes, bitch like Gaston. Grow naive eyes, doesn't it? So roughly the size of all bars. Yeah.
Stop! Stop it, I say. Do you hear me? I said...
I've never seen you as anything but a monster. Now the beast will make off with your children. We'll come after them in the night. Not with the silver yen stuff. We'll break the biggest of this beast. Who's with me? Tell the beast! You can ask. Oh, are you in love with her?
At least I get to see you.
It's me!
Plot twist. Wow, who could have seen this coming?
It was this time the wife joining the angry mob,
Not the husband at the end.
and the husband
She succumbed to them.
was pulling her away.
Wow. Wow. Subverting the narrative. Amazing.
Great show though. Really, really enjoyed it. Gaston, very into it.
Makes me teary every time. And this time in particular, the audience was really into it, and that's what made me teary, was because like when Belle came out with her dress, everybody clapped and cheered, and then when she said, "I love you" to the Beast, everyone was, oh, like it was like everyone was in it to win it, and it's beautiful, and it's a lovely 30 minutes of sitting and enjoying a classic.
Your turn. It looks like you're in front of a storage unit.
Is that the next challenge? Find something in this storage unit. No, it's actually just the exit gate near Beating the Beast. We're trying to get out of the way of other people.
Yeah. No, that is not your challenge. Your challenge is to experience something that has been reimagined. Rethemed for those of you at home. Something that was one thing and is now another.
Experience something that has been reimagined.
Now, it doesn't have to be an attraction. It can be an eatery, a drinkery. I don't know if that's a thing.
I like that I thought you were going to just stop it at something, and the whole clue was experience something.
Yeah, you just be.
Just do something.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something before the earth gets. Sorry. A little bit of all this snow for those of you at home.
Something that's been transformed. Well, if we were in California, I would say Tower of Terror, because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, but...
Had time to consider. What are we thinking?
Okay, so a few things I thought of. One, I could ride Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, which used to be a great movie ride, but the lines are very long and I don't know about Fiddle Faddle, and so maybe that, because I do love that ride. Technically, Star Tours has been reimagined to Star Tours The Adventures Continue TM, so it's completely different than when it opened because it's in 3D and there's different scenes. Could do Pizza Rizzo, technically, that's what's on my shirt, but despite the fact that I'm wearing something Pizza Rizzo, I don't care for Pizza Rizzo. It used to be Pizza Planet, but regardless, it served the same not good
Puffy pizza. Puffy pizza.
I guess technically all of Galaxy's Edge is reimagined what used to be Streets of
Technically,
America.
yes.
But I'm going, I'm a little hungry, I'm a little thirsty. I'm going to Baseline Tap House because that used to be the Rider Stop coffee shop.
You know, normally this is when I do one of my influencer in the wild bits because Molly is looking for ears. But what she doesn't know is that there is an item on the mystery list on my list that has to do with ears later. So we shall see how that plays out.
Almost made it to Baseline Tap House, which is one of my favorite spots in the park to just sit back, relax, enjoy a tasty snack, a cold beer, and do some people watching. The reason this works for something that's been reimagined is that before it was Baseline Tap House, it was the Rider Stop coffee shop where you could sit in big cushy chairs and read some Disney-themed books and get yourself a delicious baked good or cup of coffee. And actually it opened as being a coffee shop themed to the Ellen DeGeneres show, not the talk show, her sitcom. I have nice memories of it being Rider Stop, but I quite enjoy Baseline Tap House. However, being forced to choose between beer and charcuterie boards or coffee, that's a tough choice. Here at Baseline Tap House, they have a variety of California-based beers on tap. A couple of them rotate throughout the seasons. They've also got a cider on tap, as well as a few cocktails on tap, wines on tap.
And here are our delightful eats picked up from Baseline Tap House. We have the steak puff and our delightful charcuterie board. Molly picked up a cider concoction. Yeah, I'm gonna let you explain that one here in a second. And I picked up the Stone Delicious IPA. So, talk to me about the concoction.
I had this last time I was here. It's from one of the bartenders. They call it Mike's Mix.
I thought it was called the Tornado.
Two names. But Mike's Mix is named after the bartender, Mike. And it's the cider plus the Hefeweizen mixed together. And I thought, yeah, let's do that again.
I don't have my sunglasses on, but that's okay.
Cheersies.
How is it?
It's Mike, you done something with this. I love a Hefeweizen, but they're sometimes a little too heavy if you've got a big one like this on a hot day. The cider just kind of cuts the heaviness, adds a little bit of crispness. Still fruity because it's an orange cider. It's a fruity Hefeweizen. A+, ask for Mike's Mix.
And if you're an IPA drinker, the Stone Delicious, you can't go wrong. It's a little bit more of a bright, kind of piney IPA with a little, the slightest bit of citrus at the end. I'm just a big fan of this. Oh, would you look at that. I've actually never had the steak buff before.
The steak puff is criminally underrated in my opinion. It's a puff pastry with a bunch of ribeye in there, coffee rubbed ribeye specifically, and then it's got some nutty cheese on top and like a crema going on, caramelized onions.
Sounds good.
Got a little olive
Olive
tapenade situation.
tapenade situation. Now, Alan, since you've never had this before, I'd love to get your reaction.
We gotta get it all in one bite here. Maybe.
All right, cheers. Ooh. Puff pastry, very light and crispy, not soggy. You can taste the slightest bit of earthy and rich notes on the coffee for that ribeye, which there is plenty of ribeye. I will say it's nice that the exterior is very light because all of that ribeye is incredibly rich. I think offsetting it with the tapenade is key. Yeah, that's very good.
And of course, you can never go wrong with a cheese board. This is one of my favorites in the parks, partly because it's $12.50, which at a Disney price point is very good for a big shareable snack or a light meal. You've got a couple of your salamis. You've got the blue cheese. This one's similar to a cheddar, an herbed goat, pickles, grapes, stone mustard, crostinis. We actually did a cheese board throwdown once where we hit a bunch of cheese boards in the park, so check that out if you're also a charcuterie connoisseur. But yeah, Baseline Tap House, delicious beers, delicious eats, and a perfect place to relax.
When you're here, you're family.
Yep, just like Olive Garden. Minus unlimited breadsticks. All right, Alan, I'm gonna give you your next one while we're sitting here enjoying our drinks, because we may have to do some fiddle-faddling and deciding.
Okay.
I want you to ride something unpredictable.
Huh. So we've got Rock and Roller Coaster because the song always changes. We have Tower of Terror because it's a drop sequence that can change randomly. Those are the big two in my brain right now. Oh, you have Star Tours. I'm not doing Star Tours, but you have Star Tours because the mission is always different. Something to think about. Especially after consuming a steak puff and some charcuterie.
Well, if it helps, our Toy Story Mania Lightning Lane is now-ish, so we will do that first, and then we can, depending on the fiddle-faddling.
I think I have an idea, though. I think I want to do Rock and Roller Coaster, pending fiddle-faddle.
Okay, here I go.
Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, sponsored by Hanes, but not anymore. Puts you on a journey as you follow the band Aerosmith on a way to a concert. They have given you tickets and a super stretch limo, and you've got to get there in a quick and speedy fashion. I just love this attraction. This is a good idea.
I love this idea. But you know what I don't love?
Tell me.
As you pointed out, the unpredictability of this attraction is you don't know which Aerosmith song you're gonna get, and not one of them is Don't Want to Miss a Thing from the cinematic masterpiece Armageddon.
You know, I'm okay with that in this instance.
Huh, not me.
I just want to listen to Lovin' a Roller Coaster.
Loving a roller coaster, living it up as we're going down.
Rock and Roller Coaster has a 48-inch height requirement and is an incredibly popular attraction here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. In fact, right now, the standby interest has a 145-minute wait. This ride also offers the single rider line, which allows you to fill in the odd seats on the attraction, which might be a shorter wait, and it will also separate you from your party.
I'd like to introduce our lovely manager. Yeah, she's usually not like this.
I heard that.
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage passes?
Okay, wait, it's up to you. Congratulations.
Great experience.
Love it. Even though they don't have Don't Want to Miss a Thing. We got a song I wasn't really familiar with, but
Same.
it's still great. Still great, still a must-do for me. Alan, important question.
Yes, go on.
Now, we discussed what real-life band would be a good replacement for Aerosmith. Like,
We have at length.
I always say Queen.
Yeah, I agree.
What fictional band?
Four Town.
Yeah, that is
What about you?
Well, that was gonna be my answer, but now I will say Powerline.
You know who else would be good? Protozoa. Also the Cantina Band from Star Wars. They'd be good.
Different vibes. Different vibes.
Yeah. You know, different strokes for different folks. What would your fictional band be?
Yeah, let us
Dear
know.
viewer?
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn.
It is my turn. We're actually doing Toy Story Mania after we did Rock and Roller Coaster in real life, as opposed to the storyline of this video, because as we were walking to Toy Story Mania, we got a notification on my Disney Experience that it was having a downtime. If an attraction that you have a lightning lane for goes down, Disney will automatically issue you an Experience Redemption Pass, which is a recovery lightning lane. Hey, Woody. Hi. Hey.
You're my favorite deputy.
Me?
Wait, no, you over there. You're my favorite deputy.
Okay.
No, the other one.
Woody? I felt special, Woody.
Deputies.
All right, well, you kind of took it away.
Howdy, Jesse.
Jesse.
You see Buzz? Tell him his desert flower is all tied up over here.
Jesse, you're not good enough for Buzz. Anyway, if you have an attraction booked and it goes down, it has a temporary delay for technical issues or weather or what have you. Rex? Thank you, Rex.
So nervous, I'm just so good at public speaking.
You're doing great, buddy.
Wait, I can do it.
You can.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I was sad.
You nailed it.
Welcoming enough, I hope so.
It was amazing. Disney will automatically issue you an Experience Redemption Pass in My Disney Experience, which will then allow you to ride the attraction that went down whenever it comes back up, whatever time you'd like, or a variety of other attractions at whatever time you'd like. Now, what's important to note are two things. One, not every Experience Redemption Pass works on every attraction. For example, Toy Story Mania goes down, we're not gonna be able to ride Rise of the Resistance or even Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Also note that an Experience Redemption Pass is a different type of pass than a Genie Plus Lightning Lane, so make sure you book another one so you're maximizing that purchase. Toy Story Mania, the OG Toy Story ride, and used to be the heavy hitter attraction of this park. Remember how everyone would run to get the paper fast passes here?
Oh, I do. It was a mad rush.
It was a mad dash, but no more. I still love this attraction though, because it's got a lot of rewritability. It's great for the whole family because there's no height requirement. Basically, you're gonna don some 3D glasses and go do some carnival games with Woody and Buzz and Bullseye and Rex and Slinky and all your favorite Toy Story friends. Love you, Buzz. Toy Story Mania can get a longer line. You've seen it over 60, 70 minutes today, but it doesn't tend to get quite as long of a line as Slinky Dog Dash or Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run or Tower of Terror. So if you're using Genie Plus, it's a good one to use a little bit later after you booked all those other heavy hitters, or sometimes you can catch it 30 minutes or below. I do always love a spin on Toy Story Mania. Now, as a little pro tip, if you are riding an attraction with that Experience Redemption Pass or a Lightning Lane, and that attraction had a long downtime earlier, you can expect that the Lightning Lane line may not move super quickly. It took us like 30 minutes to get through Toy Story Mania when normally it would be much faster. They are gonna prioritize the Lightning Lane, but everybody that had a Lightning Lane during the downtime is coming back now, which means you've got more people than normal. So just pack those patient pants. Or if you can, wait a little bit, let it die down again, and then use the Lightning Lane. I will never be over how cute this land is. Just look at this little helicopter made out of K'NEX with the Green Army men. I mean, how can you not just love this?
Okay, you're still very clearly riding high after our experience on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rocking music around the courtyard, so it's like...
Well, it is apropos
I'm very rock, obviously.
When I see you, the first thing I think of is, wow, that girl is rock. Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's the adjective that I go for.
I thought so. I'm sure that most do.
Are you ready for your last list item?
I sure am.
It's very simple.
Okay.
I've seen you scouting throughout the day. Okay, so it is to buy a pair of ears you do not yet own.
Is that because I've been looking at ears all day?
Partly, but also because I thought it'd be fun because you own so many pairs of ears.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing. We all have our own collectible.
Yes. Okay. So I've been looking at those frozen ears all day that I want to yank the veil off of. No offense to veils, I'm just not a veil girly. But there's another pair that came out recently that I haven't seen that I'm going to look for first. And if I don't find them, then it's going to be the frozen ones.
Understood. We've got a plan. We have asked.
Now, you all probably know that I love the Minnie Mouse ears, but I'm actually very picky about them. I don't buy every pair that comes out, which I think surprises some people, though I do have many pairs. I don't know how many. I haven't counted. I think I'm scared. But recently a few pairs have come out, including those frozen ones I've picked up a few times today. There's also a new collection for D100 that features the partner statue of Walt and Mickey, and there's a pair of ears that go with it. I haven't seen those in any of the shops that we've been in today, but I'm either gonna get those or those frozen one, I think. Inside Legends of Hollywood now. This is kind of the store that has some of the like higher end Disney merch, so like Dooney and Burke's, they'll have the dress shop dresses. This is the collection. I don't see the ears in here, but this is the collection I'm talking about. There's the Dooney and Burke. Here's the ear selection. I perused this earlier. They don't have these leaf ones, but I'm having self-restraint because I have a lot of autumnal ones, and we're gonna move into Christmas here soon. There's those Elsa ones that I like. And then there's also these newer D100 ones. Not as new as the ones I want, but they've got all the characters on them. I think those are cute. There's these ones with all the characters on them. There's these ones with just the silver and the purple. I have those, but they don't have the partners ones I want. Headed to Adrian and Edith's Head to Toe, which is named after two
Thank you.
You're very loud.
You must stop.
Adrian and Edith are both famous costume and fashion designers in Hollywood. Adrian, one name, like Cher. Edith Head, and actually the inspiration for Edna Mode. If you look at Edna Mode and you look at a picture of Edith Head, you'll see it. This has kind of transitioned us into Five and Dime, which, oh my, it's time to have a holly jolly season, I guess, because the Christmas merch is already out. There's these new Christmas ears.
You don't own those, right?
I do not own these, and that will remain true. They're not bad. They're cute, but I like a more classic, like a flannel Christmas feel. And this is my last stop to look for ears because the store across the way didn't have them either. So it's the frozen ones.
Now the selection process begins. Is that acceptable? No, not acceptable? Okay, putting them back. Comparatively speaking, how are we feeling?
I wish this bow is what I'm looking at, because you see how it's like... Oh, that looks bad.
Did you find one? The perfect pair hidden at the back?
Maybe.
Okay, now we move into a direct comparison. The Venn diagram begins. Perfect.
I'm excited. I actually think they're really pretty. I love the little crown tiara in the middle. I think the colors are beautiful. I'm just gonna rip that veil off. And they're perfect for me.
You sure you don't want these? These ones? So that's a no then.
All right, are you ready?
I am.
The last clue of the day.
Last clue.
Last clue of the day. All right, Alan.
Uh-huh.
Your challenge, should you choose to accept it, and
like I have
you
to.
must, is to eat or drink something themed to a character or movie.
Eat or drink something themed to a character or a movie. Outside of Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land, there's the Wookiee cookie at Backlot. Or in any number of these bakeries, we could probably pick up a Mickey-themed item. Oh, the choices. I have an idea. Woody's lunchbox. It's Andy's lunchbox. It's effectively Andy's lunchbox that has been packed by his mom. And we are here to pick up the Mystic Portal Punch. Now, Woody's lunchbox is incredibly popular, so I do recommend using mobile order and using it early. In fact, we ordered the Mystic Portal Punch before we ever arrived in Toy Story Land and still had arrival windows that we had to wait for. So we're here picking it up now after our bout on Toy Story Midway Mania. Now, the Mystic Portal Punch is themed directly after these lovely folks, our little green aliens who are waiting for the claw to come and take them to the portal home. It is described as Powerade Mountain Berry Blast with additional flavors like lemon, lime, and tangerine. I've not had this before. All that flavor description aside, I've got a better one for you. This is as if Powerade sipped Mountain Dew Baja Blast and said, let's make that into a Powerade. I like it.
It tastes like Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I somehow now want a cheesy gordita crunch. With the Doritos Loco shell instead of a classic crispy shell. Pro tip.
Also known as the only way.
Cool Ranch, obviously.
Well, it was a great day at Hollywood Studios, even if we had no idea what we were doing. The crowds were a little intense, and we got to enjoy some of the more unique experiences here.
I had a great time just kind of coming in and going with the flow. Still got to do a couple of great attractions, had some awesome snacks. Now I will say most guests are coming in with a little bit more of an agenda than we are, with a longer to-do list. If that's the case at this park, I highly recommend stacking lightning lanes, using Genie Plus. Rope dropping, we've got tons of tips of things like that, especially with Genie Plus, specifically on this park. So I would check that out.
But in the meantime, friends, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, follow us on all of our socials, and if you want to talk about this video or any of our other videos, join us on Discord. The links for all that are down below.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Alan.
And it has been so magical.
It has been.
Good night.
Night. Baseline's just so good.
It is so good, but you know what else is good? New ears. Now I need a seam ripper.
Am I an enabler?